Hi, welcome to Kitchen Flavors with Merla. Today we're going to add a little nutritional twist to one of my mom's recipes, and I'm calling it Mom's Baked Curried Chicken today. This week I decided to make this week about recipes that are family favorites that maybe we can just add a little twist to it, a little twist of health, a little twist of flavor. So if you've caught the live today or if you're watching the replay, that's awesome. Thanks so much. With social media being so busy these days, I really do appreciate, as always, you stopping in to see my video today. And also if you're catching the replay, please feel free to say hi. In the comments. I like reaching out to you afterwards if you do that. So, but no pressure if you can't do that. You can always send me a private message too if you have any questions or if you're wanting a recipe or anything like that. So welcome here. Kitchen Flavors with Merla, that's not in the kitchen today, but we're going to be talking about what we're doing in the kitchen. So if we haven't met before, my name's Merla Kruger, and here on my business page, I teach women to do some like cooking and baking or showing them in my kitchen with using a lot of different organic spices and extracts that are from the company that I'm with. And I just thought, you know what, I really struggle in the kitchen and to get easy, quick meals, snacks on the table, healthy at times. So I thought, you know what, this is helping me, so I'm going to share it here with you guys and bring you along in that journey. So my focus is on easy recipes that don't have ingredients that are difficult to find, and maybe just using things that you already have in your cupboards, in your pantry, or in your fridge. So that's kind of what we're all about here. So like I said, this week is about some family traditional home cooked meals. So this is a chicken dish, of course, and it's one of my favorites that my mom used to make. So we'll go through today how to make it, basically kind of how I make it, what's going to be in it, and some of the health benefits of some of our ingredients. So we'll get into that. So, and then throughout the week, I'll make a micro video that I'll share with you guys here that's gonna actually have me making it. And it's kind of a quick thing. It's only 90 seconds long. It goes a lot farther on social media. And so watch for that in the coming days. So this recipe is scrumptious, and it's got some really cool ingredients in it that I've added to make it my own, like I always do. So the star of it is the chicken thighs, of course. So I'm using about 6 chicken thighs, I think, and that's going to add some really nice, fantastic source of protein to the dish. That's going to keep us full and satisfied. Chicken was always a favorite on the farm when we were growing up, that's for sure. I chose thighs that have the skins on. You could, if you're watching calories or whatever, you could buy the ones that have the skins removed. So that's an option as well. And just to sweeten things up, I'm adding a cup of honey. Now, I purchased these raw honeys down in Ontario when I was down there, and they've been so delicious. So I've got 2 different ones here. One I'm going to use up because I'm just about finished it, and I'll just add a little bit of this darker one to the recipe to add in a little bit of a sweetness to our dish. And raw honey is so healthy for us, right? So we'll add that in, and that's very rich in antioxidants. Now, you could add real butter to the recipe. I'm going to be using my organic extra virgin olive oil, but you could swap that out and use raw butter. Real butter would be a great option as well. A heart-healthy monosaturated fat. Now, I'm also going to use an organic mustard. Now, I don't like just the regular mustard that much, so I found this one, which is cool. It's an organic Dijon mustard. I've discovered that I like Dijon mustard better than any other mustard. So, but you can swap that out and choose. There's some really cool mustards out there. You could swap whatever one that you want. So that's going to add just a little bit of extra flavor to the dish. Adds just a little bit of a kick there. Then we're going to add in some of our spices that are going to rev up our metabolism, like curry powder. So we've got curry powder here, if I can find it. Oh, maybe I didn't bring it out. Oh well, that's okay. Some curry powder, some cumin. Cumin's a good one. Just adds a little bit of spice to your recipe. It's a tasty one. So we're going to add that in as well. And then we're going to add in some cinnamon. Now cinnamon adds a little bit of a sweetness, right? So that's a good one. And it also changes the appearance kind of the sauce. So it's kind of nice because it's got a sweet flavor and it adds a little bit of color too. So that's going to help with it also helps with your blood sugar regulation, right? So then we're going to have cayenne pepper, which is going to add some kick again to the recipe. It's I would just use a modest pinch. It'll give it a boost, a little bit of a heat, and it's going to be good for your metabolism too. And then we're going to add some sea salt. Now I'm going to use my garlic salt because I've got some of this and there's a bit left, and I thought, you know what, it's a sea salt and it's got garlic in it, so I'm going to use that, but you can use whatever you like. And then we're also adding in some garlic powder. And I'll just kind of half the recipe up because it called for more garlic, but because I'm using the garlic salt, I won't use as much. And then the other thing is it's going to have a little bit of a chicken broth just to make the sauce to pour over top. And I use this really cool powdered, it's called a chicken flavored gourmet soup and gravy base, and it's with the company that I'm with. So you just put a little bit of the powder in some water, so we're going to have a little bit of a base there. So all those ingredients together, I hope I haven't missed anything, but when I'm doing the video, you'll be able to see better. But I'm going to actually add a little bit of coconut yogurt into the mix to make it a little bit creamy. So coconut yogurt is great. I've just discovered it, and now more stores are stocking it, which is awesome. So the coconut yogurt's going to make it just a little bit creamy and add sort of a bit of a zing to the recipe too. I almost forgot that. So yeah, so there's so many good things about this recipe that are immune boosting. The chicken broth is going to add a nice flavor just to bring a little bit of harmony to the dish. And that's about it. So you just pour it over the thighs and you bake it for about an hour. So, but I'll show you better when I do the video. So I hope that you can try this one. I can't wait to share the reel with you, and I can't wait to have it. So I really appreciate you stopping in. So as I said, I'm part of a direct sales company that offers a lot of these spices. So if you have any interest at all in any of them, please feel free to reach out to me because I do have some information for you on that, and I would love to be able to share that with you. So just feel free to comment or recipe below. I'll get you the recipe, or comment if you'd like to hear more about it. So, or send me a message. So thanks so much for joining me here today, and happy cooking with your family recipes.